Good evening, folks. Jorino Saunders here. This is your JCN Evening Sports. They may have just arrived, but the Mako Aquatic Club, they mean business. They are the newest swim club in the Bahamas, but they have consistently dominated the local swim circuit this season, and they continued by winning the team title at the recent Barracuda Atlantic Medical Swim Meet. That was last weekend. The Mako, who broke away from the Barracuda Swim Club, they're headed by Coach Trevano McPhee. They accumulated 1,103 points to take the title from host Barracudas, who had 838 points. The Alpha Aquatics, they finished third, 509.5 points, rounding out the top five, Freeport Aquatic Club and the Dolphins Swim Club. There were also a number of gutsy swimmers that met the Carifta qualifying standards. The Bahamas Swimming Federation will hold the final trials March 1st to the 3rd at the Betty K Complex. The Carifta Swim Championships, by the way, they will run from March 31st to April 3rd in Kingston, Jamaica. The Bahamas Rugby Union will continue its regular season action this weekend at the Winton Rugby Pitch in Winton Meadows. The Rugby Union celebrated 50 seasons of play. Teams in the league looking for a win this weekend include the Bailu, the Old Boys, the Buccaneers, the Crack Conks, Nassau Renegades, that's the Nassau Renegades, and the Cuckoos. This past weekend, last weekend, the league matched up against a cruise ship visiting team called the Charlotte Barbarians. Well, that was a friendly matchup. Once they return to the local league play this weekend, again, teams will be looking for that coveted Nassau Cup Championship trophy. There is light at the end of the tunnel for local women's basketball. After 2 delays trying to get the league's 2017-18 season started, President Myners Cargill informing JCN Sports that the league will indeed begin on March 1st with 4 teams. They'll include the Angels, the Cheetahs, Operators, and Elite. Games will be played at the D.W. Davis Gymnasium. The Women's League will also feature a junior development program that will begin next weekend, February 17th and 18th at the C.I. Gibson School. The Women's Basketball League say they need more assistance from the Bahamas Basketball Federation and the Bahamas Olympic Committee to remain vibrant and continue to grow. Meanwhile, the New Providence Basketball Association, the Men's Night League, they have a doubleheader set for you tonight, Thursday night at the D.W. Davis Gymnasium. They start at 7 o'clock with a match from Division II. It'll be Eagles Nest hosting Alive Buckets. In the feature game at 8:35, 8:45 p.m. or so, the Island Game Pros, they're 1-8. They will host their Regulators. The Regulators are 5-3 on the season. They will also play in the NPBA on Saturday. Meanwhile, over in Grand Bahama, Night League action there on Wednesday night saw Freeport, BTC dismantle the Sirius Stars, beating them 74-48 in the lone game played. Jay Philippe had 20 points, Lyndon Davis 15 in the victory. Michael Colbrook went down with 28 points. They continue play on Friday. From the NFL, agent Bob Lamonte says he terminated his relationship with New England Patriots offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels in the wake of McDaniels' surprising decision to turn down the Indianapolis Colts head coaching job and remain with New England Patriots despite already giving the commitment to the Colts that he was coming over. Agent Lamont said, his word, this is a quote, his word is his bond, and once that is broken, there's nothing left, end quote. Lamont is of the opinion that McDaniels has committed professional suicide in the NFL. And finally, today was the NBA trade deadline, but tonight, the league has 2 nice matchups for you on TNT with Charles Barkley and those guys. They begin at 8 o'clock with the Washington Wizards. They're 31-23, 4th in the East, hosting the Boston Celtics, who have the best record in the East at 39-16. Boston is coming off a loss to Toronto on Tuesday, while the Wizards are coming off a loss to Philadelphia on Tuesday. In the late game tonight, the feature game, 10:30 p.m. tonight, it'll be a rematch between the young Lakers and the Oklahoma City Thunder, led by Russell Westbrook. The Lakers are coming off a win over Phoenix on Tuesday. They defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder by 4 points on Sunday in OKC. The Thunder, they're coming off an impressive win over the Golden State Warriors on Tuesday. Meanwhile, there is still no timetable for Alonzo Ball to return to the Lakers lineup. Still has that sprained ACL in his knee. He is still unable to jump or sprint. He will miss his 12th consecutive game tonight. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening Sports. I'm Jorino Saunders.